out there, sailor. You as well.
On Sunday, June 26th. Wouldn't be obvious to anyone at home probably, but we are not on Beaver Island. We've been an anchor on Round Lake ever since, and lo and behold, we got a hold of the yard down here, one of them, and they're willing to take a look at a couple of the little maintenance issues that we have, so we've got an appointment there tomorrow morning. Sunday, June 25th, 2023, about 7:45 on Round Lake in Charlevoix. What a shitty place to live, man. I'd really hate to live there. It is Friday, June 30th, 2023, about 3:30 in the afternoon. Got off the dock about half an hour ago and leaving Charlevoix for the first time in a week. So we've been kind of captive there, getting some work done on the boat. Right before we left today, they're like, you better not leave, because if you leave, somebody's going to take your slip and you're going to have all kinds of problems. And then they came back out and said, no, go ahead, we'll block it off, we'll make sure nobody gets in there, so when you guys come back to finish your service work, you'll have a place to park. So we'll see how that goes. My skepticism scale is off the needle is off the dial. Charts, whatever, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I'm skeptical as to whether we'll have a place to park when we get back, is what it boils down to.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been just kind of a Groundhog Day type thing. Every morning we get up, every morning the technicians show up, they tinker with something for a few minutes and say they're going to come back later in the day and finish it up, and we don't see them again until the next morning, where they do the same thing, and it's just kind of gone on and on. So anyway, we had an alternator that's gotten shipped off to Traverse City to get some work done on it, and we'll return to have it installed when they have it done, I guess, I hope. But we can run the engine. We still have a spare alternator they're working on. The one on the boat is not working either. So we're finally sailing again. Very little on this trip, mostly motoring, and we've been stuck in Charlevoix for the last week. Most people wouldn't say stuck in Charlevoix, probably.
No.
And we weren't really stuck there, but we're up here to go sailing, vacation. anyway, they're having a couple of mechanical issues, and they were the first yard that were willing to look at it. We called them on a Saturday, the day after we got in, and they were actually able to see us on Monday, but it was just kind of a Groundhog Day thing. They just did a little bit every day, and finally, you know, of course, we were in for a penny at that point, and then a pound. So yeah, we're kind of hoping that we'd have a resolution that day or the following day or whatever. And as it is, we've got to return now to Charlevoix at some point. We thought it was going to be the first half of next week. They actually work on the 4th of July. I can't believe that. But and we got the impression from what they said yesterday that they would probably have the alternator back on Monday.
Now it's Friday.
Now they're talking Friday. And right before we left today, they're like, yeah, I don't think you better leave, because if you do, somebody's going to take your spot, and we're not going to be able to get rid of them. And we're like, okay, another week in Charlevoix, 2 weeks of our vacation spent in Charlevoix. Again, most people would be like, yay, well, we wanted to go somewhere.
Well, we're on foot.
Yeah, and we're on foot. I mean, we have the bicycles.
We have the boat.
We have the bicycles, but
Yeah.
what are we going to do? Ride them all the way up to Harbor Springs? I mean, there may be something else to do, but
We're here to go sailing.
yeah, we're here to go sailing. And we don't get to go again for another year.
Yeah,
Boat gets put away next month, which is tomorrow.
which is tomorrow.
It's the first day of next month. And we won't be back until July of next year. So we've chewed up a whole bunch of our vacation time sitting in
Either Manitowoc or Charlevoix.
Manitowoc or Charlevoix. Very little sailing due to unfavorable conditions.
But we're
So-
making 4.3 knots.
We're making 4.3 knots with 5 knots apparent and the big sail.
And we got a thumbs up.
And somebody, circled us and waved and gave us a big thumbs up.
Thank you.
So somebody else thinks that's somebody else's favorite color too, I guess. So certainly my favorite color. And so far what we've seen of Lake Charlevoix is pretty, but also pretty hazy from the fires up in Canada. Sure wish we had a clear view of everything. It would make it a lot nicer, but I am not complaining. We got off the dock finally. We're finally going somewhere. We haven't been. It's Boyne City, but we're going someplace we haven't been.
That's true. And we're going to love it.
And yeah, it'll be good. And if they're talking Friday before the alternator gets in, the communication isn't terribly good. They keep telling us they're going to let us know something that afternoon, and we don't hear anything again until the next morning. And when we try to find something out, nobody knows. So it's
They're pleasant.
yeah, it's very, very nice people, and they were able to accommodate us. I'm not complaining, but as with everything, communication is key, and if we can just stay informed, there'd be a lot less guesswork and anticipating, because that's what I do. I anticipate.
Worry.
I think too much.
Say again, your GPS position, over. Jamal, this is Coast Guard, Roger. Can you switch to channel 21 Alpha? And if not, just come back to 16 and we'll be listening up, over.
So it's July 1st. They know how to celebrate Independence Day here. A whole bunch of private fireworks are going off everywhere. The kind that might take off a finger or put out an eye. And you can still set those off here. Buy them here. I don't know if it's legal or not. But more power to them. You'd be frog walked to jail for doing that back home. Again, July 1st. This is a private celebration. I'd be tempted to move to Michigan, but for the again, July 1st, private display. Still July 1st. And the fireworks just keep getting better. And I keep loving this place even more because of it. But for read an article yesterday that the legislature has advanced, if not approved, something that would give you some hefty jail time